Hey there, everybody. It is Monday, just 2 days to Comic-Con, and we're doing this one a little bit different. We are about to head down to San Diego. We're going to be looping throughout the Gaslamp, finding build updates, wrap updates, all that sort of good stuff. So lots of convention stuff. So we're packing up the car. I'm on the walk with the dog. Many of you have sent very good wishes about, and he is doing fantastic. We've got great mom and stepfather going to watch our house for us while we're gone, so we are all set to go. So we're going to get in the car. We're going to show you a little bit on the drive-in and just get to some San Diego Comic-Con. All right, we're packed up. We have bags of swag. We got all sorts of giveaways that we're going to be using or giving out down in San Diego for people following along on social media that watch for our prize drops. Hopefully we're not forgetting anything. Hopefully we're ready. Let's get to San Diego. All right, so we're in San Diego. We actually stopped off and got some video of just picking up the wristbands for the verification of the town and country. So real quick here, we're gonna insert just kind of where the general parking area is, the front of town and country. The whole thing took about 15 minutes. The security there said they were giving 20 minutes free parking. So it was really fast to get in and out, but we did almost use up all the 20 minutes, even though it was fast and there was like no wait. So we'll show you that real quick and then we'll come back here to all the fun stuff in the Gaslamp. All right, so Bat Wheels wrap here out in front of the Manchester Grand Hyatt. You notice they've got an inflatable that's going up on the top there, which is kind of fun. Coming to HBO Max, new kids series. And the DragonBall superhero wrap. Looks like it's done. Exclusively movie theaters, August 19th. Got all this awesome artwork that we've been tracking for the last several days as it's been going up. And there's some of the same images on the front of the hotel right above the lobby there as well. The Marriott's gonna have a lot of activity during Comic-Con. It's definitely one to watch. And then in the back of the Marriott here, Bandai is gonna have their own sort of offsite there with DragonBall focus. So let's go take a look and see if there's anything unloading yet. Okay, so at the back of the Marriott here, we've got Bandai, Tamashii, DragonBall getting their offsite going. And this looks a lot like 2019. A lot of work going on back there. See a little bit of DragonBall artwork back there. Some Goku off to the side. Then they are working on a giant crotch right now. You can see back there assembling this figure. Looks like it's going to be a cool photo op when it's done. Not inflatable. Looks like it's it's a full-on body there they're building. And then more for the display cases and stuff over here. You can see a lot of room. I love that they take over this spot. Fun stuff. All right, let's keep moving. All right, I'm making our way here to the Bayfront Lawn. And obviously it looks really strange having all this open grass with no adult swim there. So now as it's Monday, only a couple days to the con, still would be a surprise not to see anybody claim that spot. But it is open now. Maybe it is just gonna be seating. And there is that American Horror Story wrap up there going, continuing. And then the massive FX offsite we're gonna hit right now. And there's this big lot again. You can see, I'm guessing this is for the labyrinth. Some of the theming for that on the plants and everything. I mean, this is a complex FX has here. So glad to see them back in full form. All right, and from the Bayfront Terrace up here, like where you park, you can see Abbott Elementary coming together, and it is a massive offsite. There's more of that FX over there too, but it is huge. All right, so move over here, a little better look at the wraps here. So we've got the Rookie being noted there on that far right corner. And then obviously we've got down here on the other end, Sandwiching Petco there. All right, so we've made our way over to a familiar spot for many, the Omni. You can see Krapopolis wrap nearing completion there. Severance wrap, finally. We are it's been 8 days now, actually, they've been working on this. And they are maybe finally getting there. They're working on the bottom right corner there. I don't think there's gonna be anything between, but we'll see, maybe. And then NBC's coming together here right in front of Tin Fish. It looks like La Brea is returning. If you went to Comic-Con Special Edition, that's a familiar site there. And then there's some advertisement for Reginald the Vampire coming in October to Sci-Fi. All right, so let's take a little stroll over here. So first off, we've got Severance also taking over this side of Mary Jane's on the Hard Rock. So that's the pool area up there. You can see your orientation begins here. Severance, it looks like it's going to connect all the way around, which is going to be pretty impressive if they can get it done in time. Walking Dead, not seeing any real changes since our last video. So I think that's mostly the same. Daryl still frozen with the face not complete. So yeah, it just seems like they just stopped. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Interview with the Vampire. Again, this is in addition to the Pendry ones. They have a big statement piece here with one of the most visible wraps from the convention center as you are crossing the street. And it's coming along quite well. Let's see if we can get a shot over here. There we go. And then for HBO with the Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon. Wow, it is looking fantastic. So if we look at over here, we've got full-on kind of castle image going on. And you can see off to the far right, it looks to me like there's been like a dragon attack. Claws at the side of the building there. So in addition to it being massive, it's got some great detail work on the front facade. Isn't that something? So the Starfleet Outpost, this is where 10 Forward's going to be over here at Happy Does. So tickets sold out already for that experience, but there is the kind of beer garden side to it that's over here, and it is coming together and looking fun. Okay, we've made our way down to 6th and Island, where we can see Dungeons and Dragons loading in over here. Sounds like it's going to be like a full-on interactive theater type experience. Super excited about it. They did online tickets. Those all are gone, but they will have a standby line. All right, and then more work on the Audible Summer Slate. Sandcastles, looks fantastic. Such fun stuff. That is looking incredible. I said it in our last video, but I feel like Audible is going to be one of the surprises for a lot of people coming out here that's just going to knock their socks off, because it is some awesome art to behold. And we'll not forget this activation anytime soon. So of course we've seen it, the Moriarty Audible wrap. Exciting stuff from Audible. All right, then over here at the Children's Museum Park, we've got Krapopolis, Dan Harmon and company. We've got the big, was it 40-foot slide, I believe they're touting it as. It's like a fun little kind of carnival-themed offsite. So we were surprised to see the CW banners come up in front of like the convention center along the track and all of that, but now also on the tracks, we've got, again, Flash, Superman, and Lois. So the only things represented for CW that we've seen outside here of the convention center. So interesting to see those here. When CW has really diminished their presence, but they went all in on these sorts of banners. All right, Gray Man Loft site's come a long way since our video. What was it, 2 days ago? So obviously a lot of exterior, just kind of artwork and stuff, signage. You can see in the back there, a building looks kind of war-torn. There seems to be a train car that's kind of crashed into it. The screen to the right there keeps flashing like from the talent behind Avengers Endgame or something along those lines. Gray man, and it shows like a trailer that's kind of been looping. So one of those big money activations from a streamer, one of a few this year at Comic-Con. All right, we're looping back now for the evening stroll. I'm just going to kind of post things that are updated more, or enough to at least be worth your time to see. So obviously more work done on the wrap here. And there we've got some creepy forest scene. It just feels like this whole area is going to be kind of a haunt type vibe, and that is totally up our alley. All right, so the Omni has a bunch done inside for Krapopolis. Like, it looks really cool. In fact, the elevators might be my favorite set of elevators I've ever seen. Again, I'm not familiar with this show at all, but it's pretty cool. Let's take a look. All right, so the NBC Universal Peacock Activation here in front of Tin Fish has grown in its presence since we were here last. You can see Chucky in there, Quantum Leap. They're loading in the good guys boxes. Got the resort, and then Reginald the Vampire. That's where we're at with Krapopolis, Severance, and then Severance on the side has stalled, and so it is exactly the same over by Mary Jane's as it was earlier in the video. And there's some more detailed arches up there for HBO, House of the Dragon, and then we'll go up there for our Beavis and Butthead. Looks pretty well complete. All right, here we have the ARMSTRONG Project for Peanuts coming together. So we've got all the overlay on the columns here, and it doesn't look like any work inside yet, or at least, I mean, there's some ladders and stuff, but cool to see this one coming along. Here's a look again at Audible Summer Slate. That's looking incredible. Pretty incredible stuff here at Audible. All right, as opposed to earlier in our video, you can see like how far along this come. That's what's incredible about being down here, is seeing how much things change in a day, in hours, in a couple days. I mean, it just depends. And there he is, all put together. That's awesome. All right, this seems like a good place to end our video here in front of the convention center. Cannot wait to be in. We're right by Hall E. Can't wait to be on this floor, but it's Monday night. We got another night and a day, or a good portion of a day until we get back in here. So we'll have more video up tomorrow. Hopefully another live show, more San Diego content. Lots of it coming this week of Comic-Con. So until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.